Come on, Paxi, now. Ave Dominus, Dominus tecum, et benedictu in mulieribus, et benedictu fructus, et benedictu fructus ventri, fructus ventri tui, Jesus. Ave Peccatoribus, Maria peccatoribus, Maria Mater Dei, Ave Ora Vitae Aeternae Nostre Bone. I can't change the lyrics a little there. How's that, Paxi? I didn't hear you very well, Paxi, though. I couldn't hear you hardly. Did the cat get your tongue? Kitty cat, you bring back Paxi's tongue. Kitty cat, I'm going to get that cat. Oh. My day is okay so far. But I'll tell you what, though. I don't have the other screen set up yet, though, to follow you. And also, I had to return my keyboard today temporarily until I get my check next week. So I don't have a keyboard to enter stuff. I'd have to enter it on the screen and all that. Let me try to see what we can do with this again. let's see, let's close that. And we're trying to kind of straighten out a little bit in here. Try to go from this corner to the other corner of the house and just sweep it out and try to get it all together again. It often looks like a hurricane went through or something. A typhoon, a cyclone, a cyclonic storm. Now, what is it now? Is it in the Atlantic Pacific, the hurricanes, or is it north of the equator? What is it? And then, but in the Indian Ocean and south of the equator, there are typhoons. These things that follow the Coriolis effect. These massive storms we have out here on Earth over the oceans. Let me turn this reverb down a bit. There we go. There. Now we got a microphone at the studio setting. I'm trying to find the settings I had the other day. Now, well, first of all, I got to turn my sound on here so I don't get a feedback loop. Let's turn that all the way down. And then how did I do this the other day? Let's see here. Channel maybe. Huh. Try to get this organized like we had it the other day. The other day we cut out because I remember my cell phone had overheated or something. It was claiming it was getting too hot. It had to cool down or something. Caused my transmission to abruptly end the other day when I made a similar broadcast. Let's see here. Now, settings. How did we do this the other day? Wait, here's the live chat, but that just gives me this thing to hold for review. It doesn't give me a thing to enter the live chat or anything. It's not very clear how to. Oh, I got the tablet. In August, I got the tablet right after my PC broke down. Then my PC malfunctioned, and I realized that on my Verizon account, that I'd be able to get a tablet without having to fork over all the money right at once. And I realized that my PC was broke down. I better have something. Go to live stream. Okay. I don't see anything that says live stream. Let's see. Live stream. Nothing seems to say live stream. Live stream. Where did we do that the other day? On the video. Go to the video. Oh, that's right. Okay. Now it's coming back to me. Oh. Okay, so we did this, and now hopefully we don't have a feedback loop because I've turned on the audio on that device. We do have this visual feedback loop, which is kind of interesting. It's like a mirror against a mirror, where it goes on for infinity. But it's too bright to see that at the moment as it cascades off into eternity. Presumably it would go on and on forever, these mirrored images. Touch screen and that ain't the one. Oh, here it is. There it is. There's the one I was looking for. Thanks a lot, Domestic Goddess. Very helpful. Very, very helpful to get me organized there. Now, if we can get this correctly situated. Without it falling off stick atop their icons. Yeah, I got that. I got that part, I think. I think I'm already past you there. Now I need to somehow prop my camera a little bit so it doesn't chop on my head. Find some platform here for it. How about the modern music series, Alternative Third Book by Eleanor Smiths? What year is this from? This is from what is 18 something, something or another. From about the turn of the previous century, I would think. Yeah, 1903. It's from 1903. We'll prop up the camera with that. It's another musical study book and stuff. What do we start with? We got Alternative Third Book of Vocal Music by Eleanor Smith, Silver Burnett and Company, New York, Boston, Chicago. I believe it's 1903. Chicago. Starts with okay, so she starts with some songs from that, Spirit of Summertime, and then Key of C Major. She studies the Key of C Major here, and Triads of C Major. Studies the Key of C Major, relative minor contrasted the scale of A minor, harmonic form. These are interesting. I bought this at an SIU book fair years ago, probably for a dime or a quarter or something. And it's really interesting to get these old books like this and compare them to the contemporary times. Sometimes I find them that are written better than the contemporary ones are. But anyway, back to what I was doing. In fact, maybe I'll leave that out for me and find a different prop for my camera. I'm finding that so interesting. This is usually the graded harmony. The Paxae Romana was just studying was the graded harmony lessons. Graded Lessons in Harmony by F.H. Shepard, New York G. Shermer, Boston Music Company, from way back. See this house. That tilts it up a little bit. I should have some kind of green screen or some kind of fancy gizmo behind me, I suppose. Now I will smoke. This is my facility. My private facility, so smoking is allowed. Let's see now. So there we are. So we try to follow a little bit of the Handel. Is that who it is? The version of Ave Maria as we came in. Have you ever been in love? Well, of course. I'm always in love. I'm in love with my voices. They're very kind to me. But I'm agnostic. Or is it God or is it angels or something? Or the goddess or something that I'm in love with her. Am I in love with the goddess? I'm not sure because I'm agnostic. And the goddess appreciates me being agnostic like that. Having an open, inquisitive mind. A mind that utilizes the information it's received. Tries to respond appropriately. In year 2018, I don't jump to the conclusion it's this or that. I don't jump to the conclusion. Yes, those are spirits communicating with me. No, perhaps it is maybe it's some kind of weird seizure going on in my brain. What do you call it? There's some brain mechanism. Just like in your dreams, you hear people speak. These voices talk to you in dreams. Maybe that mechanism is activated while I'm awake. But I'm very, very used to it. It's going on for decades now, for more than 25 years. So I'm very accustomed to it. I'm very accustomed to streaming my consciousness appropriately. I can attend to them, attend to other external speakers and so forth pretty handily, having done it for so long. And having figure, well, this is where I am now. Let's just make the best of it, because it's not a voluntary experience. It's not something that is some romantic fantasy I'm having. It's not that at all. It's not voluntary at all. It's an involuntary experience. But I'm glad I had the experience. I'm having experiences most people don't have and don't understand. And definitely psychiatry does not understand at all. They've got all goofed up still. You get it, huh? I'll probably get it too if I keep talking too much. But in my situation, I've had to reveal very private things that most people keep private. Why do you say that on the internet? But because of the situations I've been in. That's why I do it. So at least, hopefully, some public record will be preserved. What did you have for dinner? Actually, I haven't really got up kind of late today. I just had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich a short time ago. But then later on, I have some frozen pizza bread things. Some kind of pepperoni pizza things I'll pop in a toaster oven. And I also had some hard salami and some cheese and some rye bread, some pepperoncini peppers. And of course, we've got poppy seeds over here. We got these. I found this to be a really good brand of poppy seed. That I only find it at the Schnucks location in Cahokia, Illinois. The other Schnucks don't seem to have it. It's a Spice Supreme poppy seed. I've had really good. It's only $1 a bottle. You get a 1/4 pound of poppy seeds there for $1. You can't beat that at the grocery store. And fortunately, they don't seem to be overly washed like some poppy seeds are, which destroys the flavor and destroys any pharmacological benefits, trace pharmacological benefits that might be within the poppy seeds, such as minute amounts of morphine, codeine, noscapine, etc., the various opiate alkaloids that are present in poppies. That's at your dollar store, the same brand, the Spice Supreme. Because, if you get what's that one company that sells spices, where they sell, I can't think of the name right now, they sell a real high price, and they wash them real hard. That's why they're high prices. They scrub them off and some and destroy all the flavor and all the pharmaceuticals in them. Oh, what is the name of that company? Maybe it's better I don't remember right now, so don't get upset with me. But you probably know who they are. They're the big one in spices when you go to the spice rack at the store. No, not Clubhouse. No, that's not it. Oh, it escapes me right now. It's probably good it does, like I said. And then I like this kosher salt. This fine kosher salt here. This kosher salt, it has less sodium than regular salt by weight. It is, I believe, 1/3 less sodium content, and it's really good. This is coarse kosher salt. It has this Mogan David on it. It says Old World Flavor 1905. I'm not sure what the 1905 is referring to, but it's really good stuff. So, which sometimes I've joked around. Sometimes I've joked around as I make my food kosher. Because I've applied the kosher salt, because I was brought up I was brought up Catholic as a child, and then of course they don't restrict the diet. They eat pork, they drink beer, etc. They go the whole nine. In fact, on some feast days they really go with that. And eat and drink quite a lot of it, and with thanks. I used to bring a pink Himalayan salt. I'm not familiar with that. But as I was saying, though, I was joking around. Well, does that make it kosher? If I would barbecue pork and throw the kosher salt on it, is that maybe that makes it more kosher for those who are who are under whatever the dietary restrictions are from the old biblical laws and stuff. Like some Orthodox Jews and Muslims follow that tradition. I'm glad I don't have to. I'm glad I live. I'm glad I live in the United States of America. It supposedly has some freedom of religion left. I think it does to some extent. That I'm not compelled to follow a dietary law. That's why I always said the Controlled Substances Act is. That's one of the grounds of fighting in the Supreme Court. This is a religious dietary law. When the congressman, when they, yeah, it takes the pork out, huh? The Himalayan salt takes the pork out, domestic guys? By the way, viewers, I'm seeing chat messages on the side. I don't know if you see them or not. I'm responding to. We'll get back to that anyway. I'm probably opening a big can of worms with this kind of discussion, but religion and politics, we talk about that. Which last time we talked about my LSD party, where I talked about years ago. I talked about running for president in 2020. It looks pretty doubtful the president under my Libertarian Socialistic Democratic Party. Oh, my kosher salt, it takes the pork out of it. Yeah, sure. Perhaps it does. Of course, when Christians, St. Peter had this dream in the Acts of the Apostles, or one of these New Testament books, is why Christians do not follow that dietary law. One of the reasons is because these scriptures where Peter had his dream and his voice told him to eat all this unclean food, and he said, well, Lord, I've never touched anything unclean, but then and the Spirit told him what the Lord has declared clean, to declare not the unclean, etc. and so forth. And again, I'm agnostic. I don't know, but I experiment various ways. Sometimes maybe I could experiment with a dietary thing, but I'm not in a hurry to go into that experiment. It's one of my agnostic experiments. I experiment with pagan ideas too, and concepts and ideologies and deities and rituals and stuff sometimes. Just scientifically kind of test them. I just feel out what's this all about. And of course dm666. Some people go, oh my God, that's so terrible that you would use that name. It's a long story on why I use that name, but I'm not concerned at this point about it. Does that mean I've accepted the name, the number of the beast now, and my name will be blotted out of the book of life or something? I don't think so. Maybe not. Peter just loved him, so Bacon, laughing out loud, domestic goddess responds. He said one does not follow his. I don't know, maybe they all say, I don't know how it works actually. Especially now that my PC is broke down. I'm really in the dark, and I'm sitting here with my tablet and my smartphone, my Galaxy Note 4 smartphone. I bought, when did I buy that? 2014 or 16 or something. And then my tablet, which I purchased in August, right after my PC broke down. I got this Samsung Tab E 32 gigabyte, which I believe was obsolete when they sold it to me over Verizon South County. They sold me this obsolete tablet, right? But it's been working for me so far just to get some basic things done like I'm doing now. And at least I have some device there that I've had to pawn all my TVs and all that. That's the only device I have to watch videos on now and stuff, except my little smartphone. It's so small, it's so tiny. Do I watch anything? Actually, I went years without watching TV whatsoever. But I watch TV because I watch YouTube and watch TV stuff that's put on YouTube and stuff. But then recently with this tablet, I installed this thing called Pluto TV that I've been experimenting with. But usually all I watch is news, the news programs. And you gotta be really careful with them. They'll really entrain you, they'll hypnotize you. Do I live by the Ozarks? In fact, I do. That's what some people argue about as geographers and geologists. Where I live, I'm just south of St. Louis, Missouri. And across the Mississippi River from me in Jefferson County, Missouri, is basically where the Ozark Plateau begins. It goes out southwesterly. It goes all the way to the end of Missouri and into Arkansas and Oklahoma, and even touches a little portion of Kansas. It's called the Ozark Plateau. It's not some people call it the Ozark Mountains, but they actually refer to it the Ozark Plateau. What is ancient mountains that have completely worn down the mountains, but there's still little nibbins left at the top, and then it's the ravines that are left over. You want to go to the Ozark Plateau? There's some neat stuff. You take a vacation there. There's interesting stuff in the Ozarks, in the Missouri Ozarks, and the Illinois Ozarks, and Arkansas too. All that. Now down in Arkansas, they also call it the Boston Mountains, and the highest point in this Magazine Mountain in Arkansas is, I think, 2,755 foot above sea level. I'm near the Mississippi River, a couple miles away. It's about 400 foot above sea level at St. Louis, roughly, give or take, depending on how high the river is and stuff. But it usually runs about 400 foot. And near me in Valmeyer, Illinois, there's this bluff that I consider that Illinois Ozarks. I should come out and meet you. Boy, I wish I had the means to. I haven't left the St. Louis area for 30 years because I've had no, my parents used to take me on vacations, but especially in the last 10 years, especially since my mother passed away, I have no funds to go anywhere at all. I have not left the bi-state area of Missouri and Illinois for more than 30 years. But my parents did used to take me on vacations. I've been to California and Maine and Nova Scotia and etc. in Florida and the Smoky Mountains in Tennessee and stuff. And we went to some neat places when I was younger and stuff. So I got around back then. I wish I could do that now, but I do not have the financial means to do so. I'm very destitute presently. Especially now, it's just so difficult. And my PC is broke down now too, and my sisters helped me with some bills and stuff, but they're getting tired of it and all that. It's a dicey situation. How much would it cost you to drive there? You're in Canada? You said you're in Canada? I don't know. How much would it cost? I guess it would cost you $100 or something, in gas or something, to drive down from Canada. You'd be driving several thousand-mile round trip. And gas prices, what they are now, like over in St. Louis County right now, they're about $2.50 a gallon. Figure it out. Do the math. Probably spend a good $100 on gasoline, I guess. But if you go into the Missouri Ozarks, there's a number of tourist attractions there and stuff. If you go down to, how much would it cost me to drive there? Well, I'm just right across the river from it. I'm basically at its foothills and stuff. You would fly, huh? Yeah. Canada, St. Louis flight. I don't know what province you're in. What province are you in that you would fly out of? You're in Ontario or? I was in Ontario once too when I was 4 years old. I went to Windsor, Ontario when I was 4 years old. It was another one of my travels. We were in Detroit, Michigan, where we had relatives. We crossed the bridge into Windsor, Canada briefly. And I remember I still have them. Somewhere in the side room, these toy soldiers that I purchased at a gift shop there. And my mom and dad were making this fuss. Well, you want to get something else for this, related to the trip and all this. It's amazing. I do remember this. And I still have the toy soldiers, like I said. But no, I insisted on getting these toy soldiers and stuff. You'd fly out of Detroit. So you're in Ontario, I presume then. in Ontario, Canada. Detroit, Windsor area. Another one of these great manufacturing cities in the United States, Detroit, Michigan, similar to St. Louis, Missouri. Both were for one of the big automotive centers. There's auto. So how much would it cost me now to go to? You're saying to go to the Missouri? Would it cost me whatever gas costs? Now, like I said, I was going to say to you, Branson, Missouri, is where there's a big entertainment complex. It's kind of like Nashville, Tennessee. If you go to Branson, Missouri, but it's about 200 miles or 250 miles. Chatham, Ontario. Okay, I'll have to look that one up. Chatham, Ontario is where you're at. That's interesting. I bet I'm glad I'm not there because I'm sure it's much colder there than it is where I am at. And it's way too cold for me where I am at. That's why when my mother passed away, she loved me the small sum of money that I gave her over the years. That I should have taken that immediately and went to San Diego, where it never gets cold. Approximately. Chatham, Ontario, approximately. I'll look at one on the map later on Google Earth or something. I wish I had my PC here and I'd spin around, look at the screen, bring it up and stuff. I won't do it now. But yeah, Branson, Missouri, it's about 250 miles. So I guess my car would cost me, let's see, round trip, I'd need about 25 gallons of gas. It's not cold in Ontario? Come on now. Oh, it's got to be very cold in Ontario. To me, 60 degrees is cold to me. 60 degrees Fahrenheit is cold to me. Am I reptilian or something? I have to have temperatures warm or something. I need warmth and sunshine. Live right in Chatham, Ontario. I mean, are you near a Great Lake that maybe it's not as cold as you might think? As you maybe get a lake effect where it keeps it warmer? Are you near any of the Great Lakes? You're near Lake Huron, perhaps, or something? Or Lake Michigan? Or no, well, no, Lake Huron, or Ontario. Trying to think in my mind. Come on, yeah. Not Lake Michigan, because that doesn't. I want to touch that area too much. Your heat is off. Sorry about that. I had a phone call. Which reminds me, I better hook up my juice to my smartphone here. I had a cell phone call. Just interrupted the transmission there, if you wonder what we're just having. Wish I ignored the call. They can leave a message if they wish. Let me juice up the phone here while I'm doing this. So otherwise it will malfunction for that reason. Come on, cable, get in there. There we go. So am I back alive again? I guess it's working still. But I don't see the chat anymore. I guess I gotta redo that, huh? Oh, there it is. Chat publicly as David. It brought up the chat screen. I don't know if I want to use that or not. It said chat publicly as David. Why didn't it say that at the very beginning of this? Why didn't it tell me that chat publicly as David Mueller? So his message came up. But why didn't it say that when I first started doing this earlier? It's not clear to me. I guess I'll pass on that opportunity. I just keep doing what I'm doing. So let's get that out of the way. I could put a little message there. Oops. Oh, gosh. Where's the exclamation mark? Where's that? Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, message here. Okay. Well, when we go, I will pay for your gas to come. You saying to come to Canada or to come to the Ozarks? Your girls will be with me. Huh? She has some children. Which fortunately my situation, to the Ozarks, to visit the Ozarks, might be interesting. You got 2 children. It's interesting. That's what I was saying with my financial dire straits. I'm glad I don't have children at this point in my life. Because if I did, I want to be taking. That's why I did not have children. Because I was not financially in a position to do so. I always said to marry and have children, you would have to have, lots of money to do that. Before you would even consider that, you'd have a ton of boatloads of money coming in. I'm glad I didn't follow the route of some of my cohorts in high school and stuff who had these teenage pregnancies and out of wedlock and all that, and we're still in that situation. But I mean, some of it might work out well for them later, but I'm glad I didn't have that kind of stress. I believe money just works itself out. It's sure taking a long time too for me, I'll tell you. I feel like I describe myself as a targeted individual, that I'm systematically locked out of the economy in many respects. Despite having 3 college degrees, despite being a talented, intelligent, articulate person. Their dad died in December. The kids cost, that's sad to hear. So their father died in December, and now you're a single widow trying to support 2 children. It is a difficult spot to be in. Like I said, I'm thankful at least I only have me to be responsible for at this point. Although had I had children when I was that much younger, perhaps they'd be well off now and be taking care of me. I don't know. Some of my cohorts, they may have gotten that benefit from that. Maybe their kids take care of that now. I suspect in most cases otherwise, though, the opposite would be true. They probably raise some spoiled children and they're taking care of. Oh, I shouldn't say it like that, though. Daughter's school trip was $4,000. Need to save another $1,000 for food and spending. Wow. Your daughter's school trip? In the school, it was a mandatory that you do it for school, or how does that work? And where did they go for $4,000? You want a world cruise or something? Big luxury ship? Spain and Portugal. Oh yeah, I guess that would be expensive. It'd be really neat to check out the beaches in Portugal and Spain, check out the Atlantic side of Portugal, and then go over to Spain and check out the Mediterranean. There's probably some nice resorts there. I think you'll go down by the Straits of Gibraltar and check it out, and they go by the Pyrenees. And you want to be far from south of France there and all that stuff there. You're in the coast. I always wanted to go to Italy and ride my bicycle around Italy because I like studying the Roman Empire and history of the Roman Empire and stuff. I've been studying that. I've been learning Latin. Studying abroad. What, is she college age? She's in college now or something? You've been to Italy. Uh-huh. Ciao. Oh, that's, when I was in high school, I took, she's 14. Oh, she's 14 then. Okay. When I was in high school, I took Spanish. I took a semester of Spanish. Buenos dias, senorita, and all that. Just the tiniest bit, which was interesting. I guess about a week or two ago, when I was at the Gateway Arch in St. Louis, this car had parked way too close to my bumper. I'm trying to get out, and the people were in the car. I'm trying to explain to them, could you please back up a few inches? Because they had space behind them. Back up a few inches so it'd be easier for me to get out of my parking spot. And they only spoke Spanish. And finally I was able to communicate with them. But I was so flustered by what was going on. You moved to Switzerland when you were 18 and traveled on your own. That's hard to learn so much, huh? I learned a whole lot. I took the Timothy Leary route. I've been on many trips, many trips to the other side of the mine. I've been to some places too. I've learned a whole lot too. It was that Amboy Duke song, Journey to the Center of the Mine. Come along if you dare. Dun, 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 dun. Come along if you take a trip to the land inside of your mind. You did that as well. So maybe we are on the same wavelength then to that degree. But I haven't had them kind of world travels though. Not yet. I would hope to someday. Get out and be a traveler like that. I'm gonna live forever. I feel really young and still live many lives in one. Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm 16 years old. I'll live forever. It may be that maybe my generation and going there may be big advances, genetics or something that will start expanding our lifespan beyond 120 years, which seems to be the limit now, about 120 years. People will start living 200 or 300 years, or St. Michael the Archangel will return and will put the meat on the bones and breathe the breath in their nostrils again and live forever. But that's part of my agnostic thing, though. So we don't know about that. We won't count on that. It's not proven that will occur, but we can experiment with the idea, though. Funny story about an American in Italy. Yeah. Boy, that would be probably hard to type real fast, though. I don't know how we would set up so you would audio chat here too and stuff. What would be involved with that? I'm trying to think. Well, if you call me, I guess that would work. But I'm glad that I remembered the tablet malfunction a few moments ago. Otherwise, I would have forgot that I had the power hooked up to this smartphone. I would have probably puttered out by now. I was thinking about starting to, present some kind of, just basic music lessons on here and stuff when I'm streaming and stuff. Starting to experiment with stuff like that. A few years back, I did a few brief cooking shows and stuff. I was in the shop and this young one was trying to ask a question, and the poor girl didn't speak English. Uh-huh. No Anglo Espanol, no hablo Espanol, no hablo English. I don't know what it is in Italian. It's similar. Italian and Spanish are similar, I was going to say earlier. They're similar. They're not the same, but they're similar. They're all Romance languages. They're all, and so is English. They're all derived from Roman, from Latin to a great degree, and French too. And the man would just repeat himself louder and louder to the point he was yelling until I had to tell him no matter how loud he got, she would not understand. Yeah. If there's not a translation, the volume won't help. See your point? This happened often. Silly people, yep. Mark it down with stupid human tricks or something. It's strange. I'm looking over my tablet, and there's this delay. I'm trying to estimate what it is, like 3 or 4 seconds. Where when I gesture or move, and I see it on the screen over here several seconds later. I'm wondering why it would take that long and stuff. If it's a live stream. There's a yeah, what I just said just finished now, so it's even more than 4 seconds. Let me count this once. Test. Oh my God, it would seem like it's at least a 10-second delay or more. Let's try that once more. Test. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, about 10-second delay it looks like. Huh. I wonder what accounts for that. If it was live streaming, you would expect it to be almost the speed of light. It would be going at, But of course, and I'm on a G4 network or that. So it's not like I'm, on dial-up or something, it's slogging it down. It's not that, presumably. Huh. Well, you know what else I got? It's been real nice chatting with you again. Actually, I gotta do something. I should dress up for Halloween. If you look back at my videos from several years ago, that I did dress up for Halloween on my videos for several. Was it 2014 or 2015? If you go down my YouTube, it's hard to do. YouTube makes it real hard to go back in somebody's archive and go way back in their videos like that. But I did have a video where I dressed up on Halloween, where I had these big garish teeth that I put in and stuff, and had some other stuff on. Like a patch in my eyes that was all made up for Halloween. I may get in the spirit this year. We'll see. But I was going to mention, I have something I want to do, so I'm going to sign out for a while now again. And I'm going to go up to karaoke uptown here in a little while. All right, good night. Yeah, I'm going to go karaoke up Tiny's Tavern here soon and see what's shaking up there. Maybe sing a song or so. Willie, the karaoke DJ guys, should be there. He's there on Wednesday and Friday. So I'll sing one for you there, domestic guys. Nice speaking with you. I'm going to sign out. dm666, David Brian Mueller, Columbia, Illinois. Signing out for now. Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching.